Hi, everyone. Can you hear me? We do have a 1 second delay on new chat. That's the only filter going on with the chat besides moderator actions. So if you could give me a thumbs up and let me know if you hear me, that would give me some peace of mind before we get started. Because if I need to bow out here and start another live stream, which I've had to do a couple times, I will. I see some thumbs up. Thank you so much, Lisa, Mary, Bernice. Thank you. Thank you. You get a wider camera angle on these meditations, don't you? Than the Zoom I use for my videos. Unfortunately, there's also no touch-up filter, so you see all my 67 plus years of wrinkles and things like that too. Oh well, that's part of inner peace, is just accepting who you are when you're just who you are. Okay, I'm going to start reading a few things here, and we're going to get a few more people showing up. Okay, we have 67 people right now. Love that. Okay, so we got Leslie C, Stacy H, Chantal P, Pam Donahue. I meant to do last initials only. Sorry, Pam. Mary C, Cindy P. My moderator Tess is here. Lisa L. Sweets in Iowa. Mary J. Bernice K. Sandra L. Lacey B. Tanya W. Julie, my transcending Grammy. Good. We got both moderators here. Not that you guys have to do a whole lot. We have such good people that show up to these. It's really fantastic. Kiki, hi. Kiki W. Michael T. Good. We've got some divine masculine energy here too. Good job. Lacey B. Lisa L. Okay, I'm getting into duplicates here. Kathy J. Let's see. Susan I. Tanya W. Diane R. Connie T. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for taking a little time out of your day to do a meditation with me. I'm not a professional meditation leader, so your patience is appreciated. I do feel like, though, the meditations we do monthly with our group, I feel like they are powerful. I do think we have a good and accurate focus for our energy, good protection practices and things like that. So even though I'm not classically trained to do this, I do feel like we do provide some really a valuable burst of energy to the universe and to ourselves. So thank you for participating. I'm going to go ahead and kind of start my spiel. We won't be in the meditation for a few minutes, so people can get cozy, comfortable, and sit in. First of all, my commitment on time is that we wrap these things up by 2:30 my time, so basically a 30-minute meditation at the most. And since we open it up after we do our focus to personal intentions and things that are on people's heart, we usually do the full half hour. So, but we try not to go over, because meditations, I don't think, should go so long that you fall asleep. And I don't think anybody's really ever had that problem with ours. So I want that to be, kind of our focus, is to watch the time. And that way too, if you ever choose to listen to one, if you say, wow, the meditation we did on purifying health remedies was so powerful, then I'd like to listen to it again. Right away, it's no more than a 30-minute commitment to do that. So let's talk a little bit about how we're going to set up, because the setup of the meditation is where our power and authority comes into play. Just a reminder, these are non-denominational meditations. We have people here mostly have some sort of faith practice that they follow, and any faith practice is welcome as far as I'm concerned, as long as it's a peaceful one. So I have no problem with that. If you have no faith practice at all, you consider yourself just spiritual. And I guess with the way I feel these days about organized religion, that might be my moniker. But what I think is more important is I do have a very strong relationship with a loving creator, a divine, the ultimate loving creator, and it's important to me. But you can be here with none. You can be here with scientific dispatch, going to just listen and observe and see. That's fine too. Skeptics are welcome. Here's the energy that we are going to not welcome and do something with, so that you have that knowledge. And if you stay, if this applies to you and you stay, then you willingly are participating in how we handle it. there is, just as there's, equal and opposite reactions, there is opposites in the universe. And if you come to our meditation with negative intent, if you're trying to derail us some way with some practice of yours, if you are trying to transmute our energy, hijack it, in other words, if you don't have a positive intention or at least a neutral one for being here, we bundle up all of that negative energy, and there's not very much, especially once I give this advisory out. We bundle that negative energy up and we send it to our loving creator to be transmuted and purified and never available either to you or to anyone on this plane of existence again. So if deep in your heart of hearts, you regret the path of negativity you're on, hang on, because we're going to relieve you of some of that. Okay. And if you embrace your negativity and choices and path you've chosen, and you don't want to lose that negative energy, then you might want to leave our meditation. Okay. So here's some of the protections that we ask as we participate in this meditation. One of the things that has to be protected in a group meditation is our energy, because there are people skilled with spiritual energy that can hijack it and use it for other purposes. But we can dedicate our energy, and we do so, that our intention, any positive intention stated in this meditation, may never be transmuted, hijacked, or used for other purposes ever. So our original intention at the time of this meditation is for eternity, the intention of this energy that we are offering to one another, to the universe, to time immemorial. It cannot be transmuted or changed. Okay? Now, we also want our energy to be protected. So if we're joining this meditation with good intent, we're protected from evil or negativity in any form before, during, and after the meditation and beyond. Okay. Any negative energy directed either at those meditating or the content of our meditation, that energy is going to be sent to source for purification to be transmuted, as I said before. Now I'm going to do a countdown from 3 and picture negativity however you do. With me, it's a rather gray looking little dandelion fluff because I don't want to give negativity more power. It's leaving our plane of existence anyway. So I'm going to count down from 3, and then we're going to do whatever we do personally, whatever your practice is, to blow that negativity to our loving creator, to the light, to be transmuted and purified. Okay, negativity, if there's any still present, leaving this meditation in 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, so now we really are here either in neutral or positive energy. And we should I'm feeling a little more light and bright around me. I think you might be too. It's powerful. Protecting your energy, stating that your intention may not be transmuted. This is so powerful. It makes large group positive meditations possible and powerful. Okay, our focus in our meditation today is going to be on inner peace. And that's going to look a little different for each and every person. But we'll talk about that as we get into it. Now, as always, once we've kind of addressed the inner peace focus, it's fine to share other positive intentions that you would like people to contribute energy to. Now, as we're reading along, if there's one that's mentioned or listed that does not resonate with you, it doesn't seem to be something you want your personal energy to go to, you are free will energy people. You can say, I'll skip on that one and just sit quietly and wait for the next one, or just say, I'm going to pass that one for now till I think about it more. I've had to do that a couple of times and just go, I think I want to think about that before I contribute energy to it. That's perfectly fine to do. Another thing is, even though we might feel like we know what is right for other people, every person on this planet, this plane of existence, has free will. So we're not going to violate anybody's free will. Everything that we offer or seek for others is going to be in accordance with their free will. So they may not want it. We may be hoping that someone rids some chaos in their life, or, some kind of negativity. and they're not ready to let go of it. And we have to just accept that. We can share that hope, but it's up to the potential receiver to accept it. So I want to be really clear on that. Again, so we are protecting our energy, we're protecting our intentions, and we're honoring free will in all aspects of this meditation. Now let's get ourselves ready. First of all, I have a new chair. It's much more comfortable. But make sure you're sitting as straight with your spine as straight in alignment as you can. If that's not possible, our loving creator, in my opinion, is very powerful, and he can work with any issues and still make you a powerful instrument of positivity in this meditation. So be sitting so that your chakras are aligned to the best of your ability. Okay. We're going to take 3 cleansing breaths. Now, the first one is going to be cleansing. We're going to breathe in clear, sparkling, just bright, so perfect air. And we're going to breathe out anything that was in us that remained, that had a residue of negativity or whatever that wasn't positive, and going to help you with this focus. The second breath is going to be looking really good, very similar to the first, the intake, the outgo, because most of it goes with the first breath. If that's your intention, that's what happens. By the third breath, we're sparkling inside and out. We're going to breathe in that sparkling, beautiful air, and we're going to breathe out sparkling, beautiful air, because we have made ourselves a conduit for this energy that we are channeling and we are using. Because we are focused on being a channel of energy, no one should leave this meditation feeling depleted in any way. So if you're offering up your personal energy, I want you to also be picturing that reserve, whether you picture it as a deep, calm pool or a container that's slowly emptying. Whatever you picture your reserves are, picture it also just refilling as fast as you put it out. And in this way, faster and faster and more, you'll have the ability to spread love and light and positivity, because you're not limited by what you can personally manufacture and store. You're calling it in from the limitless, beautiful, loving universe. Now, I see that in the corner of my eye, I can see that there's some chat going on, and that is fine as people say hello or state an intention. I'm not reading it at this point. And if you're able to feel like you're participating positively in the meditation and type, go ahead. Please go ahead. We have moderators making sure that your comments are on point. Okay. But other than that, if you'd like to share something, I can tell you we have live chat replay. So and it takes a while to show up, but we will go through and read. And that way, if you shared something that didn't get mentioned audibly and by me during the meditation, it will get read and addressed, and energy will be sent that way according to the reader's free will, which I'm pretty accommodating. So you can kind of guarantee it from me and probably from the moderators and some of our more regular people. Let's do those cleansing breaths now, okay? Remember, the first one is going to release any residue. Okay, it's like that final rinse in the laundry. So we're going to breathe in some sparkling, pure, beautiful, refreshing, clean air. And then out. The second breath is going to look very close to the first one as we exhale. So we're going to inhale that sparkling, beautiful air. Ready? And then exhale. Picture yourself not only filled with light, but sparkling and glowing. And then picture viewing it from space in our little, because we're from more than one continent, more than one state, more than one country. Picture those little points of light just sparkling out there. Let's do that third breath, okay? And we're going to sparkle for the universe. Ready? Third breath in and out. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to start the official part of our meditation. Our focus, our primary focus this month is on inner peace. Now, let's talk about that for just a minute, okay? And if you want to just listen to my voice with your eyes closed, you can. If you want to be typing, doodling on a piece of paper, however you participate is fine. You choose how you participate in this meditation. Okay, inner peace refers to both a spiritual calm and a psychological calm. It doesn't mean that there's an absence of stress in your life. It just means that you have an inner place that isn't affected by what goes on in the rest of your life. Kind of like a safe room. Okay? Now, I personally have 5 or 6 of them. I've chosen places where I've been totally at peace in my life. One is at the beach in Northern California where I was raised up. One is in the Redwoods. Actually, there's 2 in the Redwoods. And because I was raised in the Redwoods. There's one in Alaska. So places that I can say this was a place where I felt inside and out perfect peace. And I've just kind of got those as little safe rooms that I can go to. And if I can't go to it because I'm dealing with some of the chaos and stress and activities that are going on in daily life, I know those places are there and they can't be bothered. They are Teflon coated and bulletproof and permanent. And I can just kind of picture them. I know that calm place is in there in me. And I'm so thankful that that calm place is in me. And it helps me stay centered so I can deal with this tantrum and that issue and this financial stress or strain and this repair or whatever's going on in my life. And know that those places are still going on inside me where I've got those places of peace, where I can, even just for a second, kind of tap into it and go, okay. So it doesn't mean an absence that you don't have to have a perfectly peaceful life to have inner peace. By the same token, you could have a very peaceful life and not have inner peace. Now, examine how that works for you. With a lot of people, it comes with accepting a lot of things, accepting yourself as imperfect, but still worthy of being loved, even if it's just you loving yourself. Okay? If I focus on things I've done wrong in the past, I'm not feeling very loving. But I know that I've learned from those things and turned from them, and I'm proud of that. So I've found over time an ability to love myself. So that acceptance of yourself, warts and all, is a start, and then that love is part of it. Because if you accept yourself with your warts and your flaws, it's easier to accept it with others, to go, I wish they'd change, or that's really destructive, but hey, that's where they're at. And that was a powerful phrase that worked for me. When I would see, hey, that's where they're at. And that was a powerful phrase that worked for me. When I would see people that were deliberately cruel or doing something that was self-destructive, I just have to stop and go, hey, that's where they're at. Now, I can hope and send them energy to maybe have an eye-opening moment that makes them change from that, be there for them when they decide to. But again, stop trying to control things I can't control. That was a biggie for me, maybe for you too. So understanding that inner peace is something that we can have, despite having a life that can be messy, even chaotic, even have some moments of pain and elements of pain in it, that inside there's still a place where you can go, give yourself a big hug and just go, okay. I'm immediately sitting under the redwood I used to take books to when I was a kid. I had a little spot that was just mine. Okay, so we want that for ourselves. So let's imagine ourselves having always 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, always a place of inner peace that we can tap into, or just know it's there for those moments when we can tap into it. So close your eyes and just picture yourself smile, because you've made several places inside you that are calm and peaceful and tranquil, however that is for you. Whether you're quilting or hugging a baby or whatever, taking a walk, working in a flower garden, growing some good food for your family, feeding your chickens, whatever it is, you've got that place you can go to and imagine. Now, let's start thinking about other people. Other people are on a path towards learning how to have inner peace too. So again, we're not going to violate anybody's free will, but let's take a minute and picture those we love and care about. and just say, I wish for you the skill, because it is a skill. It is a skill. It's a muscle we're going to grow, a spiritual muscle. I wish for you the ability to have inner peace. Inner peace. So I'm picturing family members, and some of them I think already have inner peace, but I want them to be able to enjoy it more often and more readily. And I'm picturing friends. Now I'm picturing people that I know and love that are frequent commenters in the channel. And so many of you have become precious because you do take the time to chat with us or leave us messages or, state a need, an intention. So I'm hoping that everyone that I know and care about, from the most casual acquaintance to my closest family members, that they build that inner peace area inside themselves that they can tap into. Again, if they're already doing it, that they can tap into it more readily and more often. With practice, like I said, I can do it instantly when I think of those inner peace places that I have. Okay, so we've addressed inner peace for ourselves and for others. I'm going to extend this a little farther. I don't think we're alone in the universe. I'm going to take a moment and picture, kind of in vague, shadowy form, because I don't know what everybody in every intelligence looks like. But I know that inner peace has got to be a universal happy place, safe spot, a coveted and beautiful place to be. So I'm going to take a minute and I'm going to wish for that for everyone, from the benevolent off-world help we get. Even, I doubt anybody that would be considered a creator, a divine creator, is going to need inner peace, but hey, why not? I also sometimes say, God bless God. What does it hurt? Okay, so I'm going to take a second and I'm going to picture other beings that want to be filled with love and light, that want to be positive, that are striving to be, that are trying to take a path of ascension and move further and further and further into the light. I'm going to picture that they have a peaceful place inside them that they can tap into. I'm also feeling called to do this. We know that the sale and use of humans is still a problem, not just on this plane of existence, but if they've been transported other places. We know that when there is extreme abuse, people create alternate personalities. They get dissociative personality disorder. So I want to take a minute and I'm going to hope that everybody that is enduring some sort of painful experience where they have others that are using them and harming them or what have you, that they can build a safe place for themselves and have that inner peace, at least in that aspect of themselves. So personally, I'm picturing about a toddler. But I know there's others. I know there's off-world. I know there's traumatized soldiers that have seen things in battle that they never thought they'd see or had to deal with. So I'm hoping, if it's in accordance with their free will, that all of them build a flawless place of inner peace that they can go to and breathe deeply and safely and get refreshed and restored and have utter safety. Okay, now at this point, I'm going to come back and be looking at the chat. And if there are intentions that you would like to share, or if you feel like I haven't covered something, I've tried to cover friends, family, others we know and love, even off-world, even traumatized, trafficked, people. If we've missed something with that, please share it. And then positive intentions. And I want to share one that was specifically requested yesterday by one of my viewers who's not able to be here because of a family commitment. And she asked that we think about her sister, Debbie, who lives in Arizona. She's 66 years old. On March 11th, Debbie's having surgery. She's getting, at the very least, I think she was losing some of her colon. So she asked that we have that intention stated during the meditation for her sister. So if it aligns with your free will, let's send our prayers and positive thoughts to Debbie that for the best possible outcome, for skilled hands that truly seek to heal her, and that just it all works out in the best possible way for her and for her sister who's worried about her. Okay, now it's going to look like I'm not looking at you because the camera's up here and the text is down there. I apologize for that. Let's take a few minutes and look at some of these intentions that have been stated here. So, okay. Oh, I see that Shirley's sister was already mentioned in the chat. Okay, I wasn't reading yet, so I didn't want to forget her. Okay. All right. Victoria Mall says, inner peace comes from deep inside your soul. It does, because it's in a deep, safe spot. It is. Although I suppose if you wanted to imagine your safe spot in a shoulder, that's up to you. Okay. Okay. Tora says, calling off people's names reminds me of an old children's show, Zoom. She'd call out different names from a looking glass. Okay, let's see. Prayers for inner peace for all going through the pain of human suffering and to those helping to save those being harmed. That's beautiful, Sandra. Okay. All right, Jen, I agree with you. I'm unable to accept the reality of some images I've seen in research. Yes. And we need to come to a place where humanitarian ethical practices are in place in all facets of our world, as far as I'm concerned, a plane of existence. Stacy, sending healing for those suffering mentally and emotionally. Let them become comfortable in themselves and find peace. Pets and animals, Mojo's Mama B, thank you for remembering our beloved fur family or fin family or feather family, whatever they may be. Okay. Okay. All right. So Julie's giving Jen some advice about having trouble accepting the reality. There's some things that it is difficult to wrap our brain around. That doesn't mean we're denying it. Sometimes we're just saying, I can't think of this too long, or I can't stay in the light when I think of this, but I know it's there, and I pray that our world or plane of existence comes to a place where it no longer is one of the components of our plane of existence. So I hope that gives you a little way to deal with some of that difficult information. And I know all of us have got more we're going to be finding out. I mean, I'm still learning stuff on every time I think I'm kind of awake. I realize I've got so much farther to go, and there's so much that I need to accept or find a way to say, I don't want to use the word not, because again, that's spell casting. So I give no consent to being part of a plane of existence where this is a component of it. It may still be part of my plane of existence, but I give no consent to energy, love and light of mine to go into those practices, those whatever it might be. Okay. Marianne's raising up a nephew and brother-in-law who cause problems for other family members. Okay. So, yeah, there's a lot going on there. So let's keep Marianne's intention. It seems to be very, very clear in our thoughts. Okay. And Transcending Grammy made a very beautiful point just now. She said that trauma, just like energy, cannot be destroyed, but it can be transmuted. And I really never thought of it that way, but it's absolutely so true. Okay? So let's intention that trauma we've endured be transmuted. I've come a long way with that. I've forgiven people that did me harm. I've even said they owe me no karmic debt. I forgive any debt they have me. Because you know what? I created a little karma of my own, and I'd like the individuals that I create karma with to do that for me and not hold back my ascension and my growth. Yeah. You're welcome, Jen. Okay. And folks, it is powerful to, again, with the spell casting of words, and I am by no means an expert, the word not kind of does away with your intention. So I give no consent, or no consent is given. Be sure to try to avoid the use of the word not when you're trying to state something, especially protecting your energy, your positivity, your frequency, any kind of protection. State it positively so we don't use the word not. I hope that makes sense to you. And if you can't think of a positive way, just saying, I give no consent. Okay? Because no is definite. No is no. But not can be, by spellcasters, used as the KNOT and tie you into that intention and not free you from it. That's my understanding, and it resonates with me. Okay? Okay, Lisa found a safe place for her inner peace. Again, we can have those, I think of them as rooms or pods. Sometimes I think of them as Christmas tree ornaments, but they're inside me. And those places are there. And I have a number of them to choose from. If I don't want to be at the beach and smelling salt water, I'll go to the redwoods. If I don't want to go to the redwoods, I'll go to the home I had at the most peaceful moment of its my time there, because I have two that are just places and times and places I've lived. Okay. All right. We're getting close to, we're at 2:30. So it is time for us to kind of wrap things up here. Now, if you're typing something, finish typing it, and understand again that the live chat replay won't show up right away. Now, if we conclude the meditation before you have a chance to share something, or if there's something you're kind of trying to figure out a way how to phrase it, please feel free to put it into the comments, because immediately after I stop this meditation, it does stay in perpetuity forever under the live tab for this channel, where you can write comments just like you do when I post a video. So if you'd like to put something in there, you can. We will be reading and addressing those, and people that rewatch or watch later and want to read that as they listen. It will get attention. It will get positive energy. Again, according to free will. So you may ask for something that someone doesn't want to give their energy to. That's their choice. But if you have a heartfelt positive intention or just something you want to raise up, you can do so safely, and I guarantee you will be joined in that intention by people that say that resonates with me, that really rings true, or bless that person, I want to help them, or bless that situation, I want it to be resolved in the best possible way according to the free will of those involved. Okay. Well, we want people to stop being negative or devious or what have you. We can't make that happen. So sometimes then it's time to say, I want their target to be peaceful. I want their target to avoid their schemes. I wish for them just a absolutely perfect outcome that is positive and light-filled. And if there's a way that I can help or assist, please let me know what to say, do, or how to support. Okay, I'm going to count down from 10. I thank you for participating very, very much. I hope your skills at being a conduit of love and light are getting better and better. And you feel able, because with practice, again, it's a skill, you'll be able to pour out love and light across this entire plane of existence without getting depleted. You're simply a conduit. Like some of those fiber optic cables that connect us with the internet, we can do that with love and light. And we contribute our own energy, but it gets refilled just as fast as it goes out. And sometimes if I can't keep up with that, then I picture it just being universal energy. So however it works for you, grow those skills. And we are going to flood this plane of existence and our beautiful earth with love and light. And all who are in some way, sometimes even not even consciously working to ascend, that they get some bolstering love and light from us, that they feel that it's possible. They feel the improvement. And our beautiful earth, as it ascends, we ascend with it, because I don't know how it all plays out, but I do believe that the earth is ascending just like we are, that it does so in the most beautiful, perfect way with the best possible outcome, which means that even 5D is only going to be a short stopping point for us, guys. So remember, that's a powerful phrase too, wishing the best possible outcome, especially that moves towards love and light and ascension. Okay, the countdown. Again, thank you. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye, everyone. Love and light.